Guys, welcome back. It is Racer X, and I am actually on my way right now to Don Davis Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram, which is in Arlington, Texas, the place where I bought my Hellcat. Good friends with those guys up there, and actually they have a really cool car that I want to review for you guys. You actually may have caught a quick glimpse of it in one of my very recent videos, but it is a pretty unique car. I'm actually really looking forward to doing the review on this. It should be fun. Also guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you slap the subscribe button down here in the corner, and we are off. We got the 1,000 horsepower helmet. Yep, there it is. 50th anniversary Challenger Scatpack. What a beautiful car. I'm gonna go tuck it in out of this wind so you guys can actually hear what I'm talking about, but boy, what a really sharp looking car. Well guys, there it is. It is the 50th anniversary Challenger Scatpack. And really what makes this thing unique is the fact that yes, it is a shaker just like Mrs. X's car. However, a couple of different things here. You can see one, it does have the body colored shaker, which I think is really cool, and it's a wide body. And I didn't even think they made wide body shakers, but apparently they do. So this car is beautiful. They did a fantastic job of detailing this thing and making it look really nice. Boy, I wish my car was this clean right now. But just the walk around on this thing is amazing. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a walk around, and I wanna talk about some of the differences between this and a normal Scat Pack. What all do you get with the 50th anniversary package? And then we'll go for a little drive here a little later. So there it is. Let's give you a little walk around. I will say, you know, for you wide body guys out there, you, man, it really looks sharp. It just adds a whole different dimension to the car when you get that wide body package on it. But boy, you can see it does have the matte black roof there. It's got the sunroof. This one is actually really decked out. I'll talk a lot more about some of the other stuff on here, but just wanted to give you a quick walk around to see what this thing looks like. Check out the profile. This is a beautiful car, guys. I love it. Well, guys, one of the first things you may have noticed about the car is actually the wheels. Wheels are actually unique to this vehicle. They're actually called Gold School, which I think is pretty neat. It comes with the all-season Pirellis on all four corners in 305, that's a traditional kind of wide body thing. But the wheels are unique to this specific car. So definitely a really neat feature of this. Really stands out. It's really concave in terms of how far the wheels are offset. And boy, they make a really big statement when you look at this car. You don't see any other Scat Packs with them at all. Another thing I like about this particular car is that it comes with the dynamic suspension modes. I know Mrs. X's car, it's a pretty well optioned Scat Pack, and it does not come with the dynamic suspension. Yeah, it's got the steering, it's got the transmission piece of it, but no suspension piece. Also, this particular one has the larger 6-piston Brembo setup versus the 4-piston Brembo like on her car. So definitely a nice thing to have there as well. So on the badges for this car, you can see you do get the 50th anniversary badge here in the front. Also, when you step around here to the side, you've got the monochrome B, which I think is pretty cool. And then of course, on the back of the car, on the spoiler there, you get the 50th anniversary badge there as well. Just something to kind of set the car apart a little bit. We're going to jump to the inside of the car and show you what's going on in there. So certainly a couple items of note right off the bat. You do get kind of a really cool orange stitching on the inside here, guys. Also, you can see it wraps over. It's on the steering wheel here. The gauge cluster, what's going around the gauge cluster here is different. You've got the same stitching here on the dash. And then here, you've got the 50th anniversary seats, which I think is also kind of another neat little feature. And then when you come down here, you also get the 50th anniversary floor mats. So you kind of go all out with this stuff. And there's some definite differences on the instrumentation cluster, which I want to show you. So now that I'm aboard the 50th anniversary Challenger Scatpack, you can actually see the copper weave trim that's all through here, these accent pieces even down here. And then of course, when you start this car, things change a little bit as well with the orange gauges. I actually want to show you what that looks like. You can see you do get some specialty type gauges here. Boom. And let me start this bad boy for you so you can check it out. You can see that's unique to the 50th anniversary. Orange gauges, which you don't get in any of their other cars. And it's just kind of a really unique feature of the car. I really like that. So there are a couple other little items that I just didn't want to miss. Obviously, you got a unique 50th anniversary dash plaque here. And then when we jump around to the front of the car, this is kind of cool. And I think you could probably overlook this if you weren't paying attention. But inside the headlight here, you know, like on the Demons, a lot of times people, if you pay attention, it has that little demon inside the headlight. Well, this one actually has 50th anniversary right in there. It might be hard to see, but it is in there. And so just another unique little feature about this car. Well, it almost goes without saying, but of course, there's the business right there. That's our 6.4 liter naturally aspirated Hemi putting out 485 horse, 475 pound-feet of torque. And I just think it looks really, really cool with that sort of red shaker sitting on the top with the hood open. It's pretty unique. But you know what? I think I'm gonna take this thing for a little spin and kind of see how it drives. Should be fun. So actually the SRT page in this one looks quite a bit different than it does in Mrs. X's cars. You can see everything for 2020 has changed a little bit, or at least on this car it has, because you can see you've got your drive modes here, also your performance pages and your race options all right here, nice and handy. Your drive modes, of course, right across the top, and even your launch control all from one central screen. That is a bit of a change from the 2019, at least the one that my wife owns. So that's actually a really nice update that Dodge has done there. Guys, I haven't even been able to pull out of the dealership, and I've been stopped by multiple people asking if this car is for sale, and the answer is yes, it is for sale. They just got it. And at the very end, I'll tell you kind of what it will cost you to own something like this. But I tell you what, this thing is such a good looking car. What a neat package on this. That's why I was excited about reviewing it. And of course, now driving it, I have to admit, it's that really nice, familiar, punchy 6.4 that I have grown to know and love, that my wife owns. And this thing, it is just so much fun to drive. And it, oh my goodness, the responsiveness. I will say, having the wide body kit on it inspires just a little bit more confidence, because it just doesn't feel like it wants to get out from under you quite so easy. You're talking about a 305 width tire versus a 245 width tire. That is a huge difference in terms of just how much meat you have under the rear end of this. So it just kind of gives you that confidence that when you get on it, that the car is actually going to grab and go. So it's something to be said for that. I am absolutely having a fantastic time driving this car around, guys. It just inspires, like I said, it inspires all sorts of confidence. For a big car, these 6.4s, the engine is just so punchy, and I know I've mentioned it time and time again, but they really do put a smile on your face, especially for a naturally aspirated car. You're talking about somebody who owns a 1,000 horsepower car. This car still makes me smile when I drive it, and it's such a nice place to sit. It's well appointed. And this particular car actually has essentially everything you can get in a Scatpack. I mean, it is completely decked out. Alpine sound system, it's got the better suspension on it, all the drive modes, the bigger brakes, everything, really pretty much anything and everything you would want on a Scatpack, this car has. And boy, listen to it go. Oh man, what a fun car to drive. I want to take a quick second and thank my buddies at Don Davis Dodge for letting me check out this car, review it, drive it, and kind of give you guys a little perspective on what I think is just so cool about this 50th anniversary car. It has been a lot of fun driving this thing around. So I know what the question is, right? Racer X, what does it cost to own a fully decked out Scatpack 50th anniversary edition? Well, I've got the sticker right here. And the sticker on this one is $59,755. Now, You just never know what kind of deal you could get on one of these. This is a pretty special car. I'm going to put that out there. They don't exactly make a million of these things. And I mean, this one is really, really nice and really decked out. And but guys, it is a lot of car. This is a lot of car. So I just want to mention that, you know, this one is completely fully decked out. I think you can actually get these with maybe a few less options here or there. But I mean, your sunroof, like I said, I don't think there's any other options that you can get on this. But it's still under 60 grand, and you're still looking at almost 500 horse and a very, very punchy Hemi that's a ton of fun to drive. Okay, so that's it. That's my review and assessment of the 2020 Dodge Challenger Scatpack 50th Anniversary Edition. So hopefully I was able to kind of educate you guys a little bit on what this package offers. It's a ton of fun to drive this car around and just do the review. So anyway, guys, that's about all I had for this one. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Until next time, Racer X.